Hello, everyone. My name is Reed Wirtz. This is my second video. Um, just give you a quick recap about myself and my wife and kids. Kelly and I have been married almost 34 years. We have six amazing children. We also have three children in heaven. Um, I wonder sometimes after I heard about Paul and his wife's five miscarriages, kind of neat to think that our three kids may be playing with his five, if I'm remembering the miscarriage count correctly. But regardless, Kelly and I got involved with Christian Entrepreneur um, almost 3 weeks ago. We were pretty hesitant for a number of reasons. But it's been an answer to prayer that actually was prayed 20 years ago. So that's pretty cool. I'm very impressed with how Paul has laid out this format and the integrity that's behind it. I told Mark and Mac when they were interviewing us that there was either a special place somewhere besides heaven for Paul, or this is real. We have come across many opportunities since I retired 3 years ago that were they just weren't right. They weren't honoring God. They didn't have a plan for you to follow and a format like Paul has laid out, which as an entrepreneur, I've been an entrepreneur ever since I was 13 years old, when I started maintaining yards and pools in Miami after we moved from Wisconsin to Miami in 1966. And shortly after that, I started that business, which was for at that point in time, I was making a lot of money. I paid cash for my first muscle car, 1971 GTO. And that's kind of been a passion of mine throughout my life. I love 69 Z28s and 70 Chevelles, and I'm excited about getting back into that sometime. But regardless, what I want to talk about today is diligence and how Paul encourages that in people. I owned and operated three businesses, so I know what hard work is like. I played football almost 11 years, rugby 4, and I Golden Glove boxed for 3.5. I know what diligence is. And I actually read the first Stephen Scott book, The Richest Man on Earth. And I am reading Mentored by a Millionaire now, and a lot of the other books that Paul has recommended, which, just to say something about that real quick, I think all the books that he has recommended, and don't be overwhelmed by them. I'm the kind of person that I can read 2 books a week easy, like Paul. So all these books and all this information has been somewhat, difficult at times, trying to organize all that. But the daily tracker has helped me not just be accountable, but also do pure work. And that's another thing I want to talk about that's so important, is how all of us need to not just have diligence, but we need to be smart in how we work. And that's going to bring you success. If you're honoring God in what you're doing, and you're living out scripture about whether it's business or your marriage or your kids or whatever. We have a bunch of grandkids now, so we're helping train them up in the way they should go. But if you're honoring God in all of this and you have integrity, not that you're going to be perfect. None of us are perfect.